Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Tyrone back with Tech Life. And here, what you're seeing on screen is the root metrics, the El Paso, Texas report. I just scrolled to the bottom so you guys can kind of see the other halves as we await the second half of 2023 testing. And I wanted to kind of share, like, ever since the second half of 2021, T-Mobile tied first with Verizon. You know, there was the first half of 2022 where Verizon won it outright. But before this, right, before you see the first half of 2021, then 2020, first and second half of 2020, and even before that, all the way to 2017, T-Mobile never got first place at all, right? They got it one time in like 2016 or 17, but that's been it, right? So now they've made the investment. They have every tower now with N41, N71, and N25. They've now started to move over and refarm, and it's leading to a very great network, and you can see that by the scientific testing. Now, what I want to see, and this is specific to my market, but this could also be something that you can relate to, and that you may want to see for your area, and maybe on a national scale. So what I want to see is I want to see further progression of the network. Right now, T-Mobile is really just riding off of the spectrum. And that's something that I was preaching during the merger process, and even after the merger closed, is T-Mobile is really just going to their existing grid and they're adding spectrum on it. Yes, they did a few keep sites here, maybe 4 or 5 of them, but it didn't immensely increase the densification in this area. Yes, T-Mobile was already dense because they had to build off of the PCS grid, but it's not like they came in after merger and added 30, 40 cell sites. That didn't happen. So largely across the county, T-Mobile is really just working with the spectrum that they got from the merger, which is fine, right? That's fine. I don't want to bash that. That's fine. It's leading to a great performing network. It's leading to more competition on home broadband. So I'm not disputing that. Although I will say the spectrum here is fragmented. Recently, I went to a T-Mobile store. I looked at a Galaxy S23. I looked in the service mode. It was on standalone. And there, it was 3 carrier aggregation. It was N25, N41, and N41. It was 40 and 40 for N41 and 15 for N25, and N71 was not aggregating. So very fragmented, right? So here, until we see further densification or the C-band and the DoD, we really won't see any of the crazy speeds that are being seen in other parts of the country and counties where N41 is at 140, 160, 180 megahertz. So for my area, I would like to see, and I need to see progress. I need to see further densification. I need to see more small cells. They need to upgrade more of the legacy small cells that they have in the market with N41. And, maybe more 4 sectors, right? That's what T-Mobile's been doing in this market. So I'd like to see more of that. And, just more towers in general, because that lets me know that they're further investing into the market. This far, I will say, after upgrading majority of the cell sites, now all of them have been touched with N71, N41, there's really hardly been any activity. They're really just riding off of that spectrum. So they're trying to load up the network and monetize that spectrum that they have deployed since the merger closed, which, like I said, that's understandable. That's fine. But what about the future? What about 3-4 years from now? Are you ready to handle traffic that increases each and every year? Or are you just going to let the capacity keep slowing down slowly and slowly and slowly until you make a move? Right? So I just wanted to discuss that. I know that's different per market. I know probably New York City probably got more Sprint keep sites converted. LA too. Probably your market probably got 10, 15, 20 keep sites. But that just wasn't the case for me. So I'm judging them a little different, right? It's been quiet, But I want to see more sites. I want to see more small cells to complement the sites, right? To be a supplement, to offload. I want to see more of that, and I'll definitely be keeping track of that. I'll be looking at the permit logs, and I'll just be looking for that activity. For now, the spectrum, the modernization, updating the cabinets, it's working. As you can see, they have been tying with Verizon in this market, and we'll see how that turns out for the second half of 2023. So make sure you guys stay tuned, like, share, subscribe, follow my social media outlets. This is Tyrone with Tech Life. See you in the next one. Peace.